We got it up there. So yeah, just tear right into it. Let's go. I love the idea of like political intrigue, like you know, skullduggery and like you know that kind of stuff.
Treason.
Like yeah, exactly, stuff like that, bribes and you know lying and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I always like I'd much rather have like that sometimes than like a space battle. Which is very cool, obviously. But I like the idea of like having like a galactic senate that you have to like appease or you know that kind of stuff.
Well, that's like life, right? It's like you want to do one thing, but there's 50 other people who need you to do one thing or the other. So determining what's the most important thing, I assume that's what we're going to try to do here, right?
Yeah, we also have like a very unique faction, so they all have their very specific gameplay. So we've actually revealed 2 factions already, the soft ones. So the very peaceful guys into science and research.
Okay. And this is that. Where are we seeing? Just what are we seeing?
So these are the soft ones. So one of the they were actually already in Inner Space 1, so they're coming back to Inner Space 2 for the fans of technology and research. And then we also have the Cravers.
If I see my mouse, yeah.
Yeah. So these guys have a very aggressive gameplay. They can never be at peace with anyone. So they actually, you know, if they're your neighbor, you should be really scared.
And they consume the world where they live. So you are forced to be always on the move when you play this faction. So
yeah, that's
cool.
awesome. Peace, no peace.
No, never.
And then the third faction we've revealed at Gamescom actually are the Lumerous. So we're gonna play a demo with this faction.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Go.
So they have a very interesting gameplay around dust, which is the mysterious resource in the game, but also the money.
Right. Yep, that's the currency of like dust is what is exchanged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And it's important to like find planets that have it and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So here.
Okay.
Who are we seeing here?
That's a faction introduction of the Lumeris. So we can see they have this Scarface vibes with all the families and
yeah, very like mafioso.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And is that the leader of the faction we see right there?
She is.
She is one of the family, you know, mother.
Yeah.
Godmother.
And now,
Yeah, let's go.
so we're actually starting the
game.
demo at turn 60. So you can already see the Empire. We're the blue guys.
Okay.
On the left, you can see the soft ones, so the peaceful guys. And at the bottom, the Cravers in red.
Okay.
The very dangerous guys. So you
Yeah,
have to be
very
careful
close
for
to
them.
us.
So what? Okay. So we got the blue, purple, and red. But what's the gold?
Well,
that's
it's actually another faction we
Yeah.
haven't revealed yet.
Oh.
Great.
Okay.
So
We
yeah.
can have a
Little tease. Little.
You
yeah.
can see a glimpse of them
Oh,
here in
yeah.
the middle. But yeah, let's not
very-
show it.
Oh, we don't have to show.
Oh, just a little sneak peek.
I like that. I like that. I didn't get to see that last time. That's cool.
So we have a new feature that's what we call the scan view. When you press space, you have more detailed information about what you're seeing. For example, here you can see the diplomatic status of the neighbors. You are at peace with Sophons. We are obviously at war with the Cravers.
Right. Okay.
And you have different information when you zoom out.
So
Yeah.
you can see the trade routes and lots of information. So for advanced players, it will be very interesting.
To understand what's going on your empire.
Very cool. And when he said press spacebar, it reminded me of that little trailer you had on the website, where you could you watch a trailer and during it you press space and it like changes the view of it.
Yeah, you can actually see it
I
on the
geeked out a little
website.
bit.
Both
Yeah.
of us were geeking out. We were like pushing the space button.
It's doing stuff.
And also something new from Endless Legend, our previous game, we also have quests now in the game. So now we just received a notification for a quest that's asking us to actually discover a new system, to settle on a new planet.
Okay.
Because if we go on a home system over here, you can see, if you press space once again with the alternate
Whoa.
view, you can see we have an overpopulation issue. So it's basically asking us to discover a new world.
Right. You got, they're packed in. You got to packed in sardines.
Yeah. And then
They're
I'll
like, we need more space. I want to roam
Right.
free.
So let's
Those
take
wants and desires. What we need.
Exactly.
Let's take our explorer ship and let's explore the galaxy.
You never know what you're gonna encounter.
Oh.
And here, a
The
system.
Libra system.
So yeah, we're really lucky. We just found a system that's really close to where we were. So here we get a list of all the available planets in that system. This one has a lot of dust.
I was gonna say it's
Said
dust heavy. That's
really
Yeah.
good,
rich planet. Yeah.
Still always cool.
Secondly, this one has Hyperion, which is really good to build stuff. Yeah.
Build advanced modules on your ship, for example.
Then this one, titanium, it's really good to build the modules on your spaceships as well.
Okay.
Industry is really good on planets to build things faster. And finally, this
And this
one
is
has
probably
love
where you
food.
put all your people because it has the most food.
Yeah,
That's right.
You use
Okay.
food to grow your population.
Okay, okay.
So we
So, yeah.
Because people got to eat. Everybody got to eat.
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Let's find a place to settle our colony. So this one have a lot of dust. Yeah, other Lumeris I really want it. But I have to scan the curiosity
Yeah,
that
like
we
you
have
want to make
here.
sure this is the right planet to settle on. So you send like an expedition.
Okay.
And here, oh wow, yeah.
That's
Acid rain. You're probably not going to settle on this planet.
Yeah, no,
That's-
that's not
yeah.
cool for population. So
That's
let's
not
try
good.
this one, which have hyper that's
And
very cool.
like yeah,
resources.
good amount of dust as well.
Let's explore the curiosity.
And what does yeah, Hydromill.
Yeah.
Because as we said, the Lumeris, they're basically the merchant of the galaxy.
Yeah.
So having resources is really good to exchange them with the other factions.
Okay, I see.
Lots.
So if you wanna like get like a space like a space salad, you go to the Lumeris and like we got you. Don't worry.
Gotcha. Yeah.
A space salad. That's what I was wanting.
I know.
Yeah,
I saw you. You look hungry.
I did. Yeah.
And as the Lumeris, you can actually instantly buy a planet,
Mm-hmm.
instead of sending the colony ship, sending people there and colonize it.
Oh.
You can just buy it.
I love
like
it. I
that.
see. I love that. Like
Yeah.
I don't have to take it over with my guns. I'll just
Yep.
I'll just make it rain on you.
Right.
I got the paper.
I love it.
That's right.
So now you've just created an outpost on the planet. Yeah, this is your outpost, and it will take 9 turns before it becomes a colony. So before the system becomes yours. So actually, any player in the game can actually create an outpost on the same system, and if they turn it into a colony before you, then the system is theirs.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
something
wow.
we haven't really discussed in depth yet about the competition aspect of the game. Can you
Yeah.
go into that a little bit?
So you can actually play single player, but here you have all the factions, so played by an AI, and it's actually a bit of a race. So who's going to take the system first? And
Okay.
yeah.
Now, can you do player versus player, or is it player versus AI
You can do both.
exclusively? You can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can play one faction, she can play another
Yeah,
faction.
totally.
And I think you
Totally.
said it was up to 8 players,
Yeah.
That's
right?
right.
Totally.
Very cool.
Damn, that's awesome. That's really
Oh,
cool.
And yeah. The
Oh,
oh yeah.
result here, we
You
just
got a battle.
Yeah.
They probably didn't like the
Forever.
fact that we settled on a system that's really close to them, so
Yeah.
they're basically now happy and attacking us instantly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we have
Well, like
different
it's like when
battles.
your dog goes and like makes on the neighbor's lawn. He's like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You doing?
That's
So
exactly
here
right.
you have to either protect the system or surrender.
Yeah,
and yeah,
we
we
don't-
never surrender.
No,
Come
never.
on.
No, of
Yeah.
course
So-
not. Obviously.
Grand battle is
Can you
the
can you
future.
can you pay them to go away? Like, just give it.
The Travers don't want that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
money is not important for us.
All
So-
right, okay.
We can try to protect our system.
Yeah.
But
But you can see here they have a
Yeah.
huge amount of infantry while we only have like a very small amount. But yeah, let's check it out.
let's
anyway.
check.
Okay.
So there you go. This is the Grand Battle, a new feature of Endless Space 2.
They use preemptive bandwing, so that's really not cool for our infantry.
Okay.
And yeah, that seems not
Uh-oh. Come on.
Doesn't look
We are
like
the
it's
blue,
going well
obviously.
for
Come on,
us.
last stand. Last man
Oh
standing,
my
go.
God, the last
all right.
second. Yeah, I know.
Man, they're really good at
That's
fighting.
very good now.
Yeah.
That's a really cool looking
Okay.
battle, though.
Let's try another.
So am I, during the battle like that, I send my troops in and then I see what happens. I'm not controlling.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not
right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, basically you're the emperor, so all the decisions that
Right.
you take, like they have an impact on the battles.
The high level decisions. That's
That's
what I
right.
make
Yeah,
as the
the
Empress, obviously.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
And now you see that the system that was ours is now turning red, so it now belongs to the Kravers, and we lost it. And instantly the population, they're really scared now because
yeah, of
you just lost the system. And as the emperor, they want you to react and protect them. So
In-
we'll try to find a solution to
And then
them.
Space 2, the population reacts to any event that you encounter as an emperor. So let's go to the Senate to try to
Okay.
find a solution. As you can see, we have different parties inside our Senate. And we have election in 32 turn.
Okay.
And we have different species inside our population, so they have all different political opinions. We have to deal with that. So let's try to find a law that
That's
help
going
us
to help
against
us
the
in this
Travers.
situation. Yeah.
So this one give us more dust every turn, but
Okay.
we want something more short term,
Sure.
So maybe this one that give us a discount on buying things like ships could be very cool. So
Okay,
that's
okay.
about it.
So how do you go about developing something that's like human emotional reaction? I mean, because that's kind of, it must be very hard to make into a mechanic that, okay, a population will react this way or they will feel fear. You know.